Hey, you ever been so excited about a trip? You mapped everything out. You know what luggage size you're gonna take. You know what time to leave the house so you can get there on time. Just relaxing at the gate. So this happened last week. My husband and I preparing for this trip. So excited to get there. Direct flight. We got to fly out of DC. So, we mapped out what time we were going to leave the house, but got turned around on the day of, and we left the house 40 minutes later. Go ahead and add 20 minutes on top of that because of traffic. So it took us an hour to get there. Now, I had planned to check in luggage. You don't know what you're going to need on a trip, so you want to put some extra stuff in there. And so I didn't want to use the smaller luggage. Now, remember, we're getting there an hour later than we had planned. Now we literally have like 30 minutes to check in our luggage, go through security, and get to the gate. So we were going back and forth. He's like, nope, the luggage is not going to make it on the plane. We got to take it to the gate. And I'm like, wait, but the luggage is bigger than da-da-da-da. And so, I decided to let's go with what the hubby is saying. Let's go through security. So on the way to going through security, we got stopped by 3 people as we're running to go to security. Oh, the luggage, you're going to check it in? We're like, no, we're trying to get your plane. We're trying to get your plane. Another person said, no, we're trying to get your plane. And the third lady, she just had this look like, okay, you go ahead. And so we get to the security line, we give the person our ID, and then I was going to go on this right side lane. She said, no, go to this lane. I go to that lane. The Lord bless. It wasn't that many people in that lane. They said, you can keep your watch on, keep your shoes on. And I'm thinking about this luggage that has stuff in there that, I was going to check it in. So let me just leave you with that to figure out what else is in there. And the lady in front of me has this cart, maybe a cart that's having some hard time getting through. I'm like, Lord, I'm just trying to get through. My luggage is able to go through that conveyor belt space. And I'm waiting on the other side. I'm like, Lord, do you know if the luggage went through? No problem. I'm not going to argue with nobody. So got the luggage and now we're running through the airport. Oh man, we get to the gate. They're already starting to board the plane and get group 6, group 7. So when we're there, the lady looked at the luggage. My husband has luggage, and she's like, you know this luggage is too big. We usually charge people, but I'm just not going to charge you today. We'll just tag it and we'll put it on the plane. You talk about grace. Man, look at what God can do. We were flabbergasted. We said, the Lord, he put some blinders on people. He just worked it all out. God did the impossible. Yes, it didn't fit the size. But yes, he gave us grace. Let me leave you with this text. Matthew 19, verse 26, which says, with men, this is impossible. But with God, come on, all things are possible. I learned a lot of lessons that day. Man, God is awesome. Mission possible. That's the word of the day. Take care.